Got about 6 minutes and 11 seconds before tip-off. Just under 4 minutes, so we'll get this party started. Looks like Branson beat Lebanon in the game before by about just a little under 10 points. So if win tonight, we will play a championship against Branson at 7:30 tomorrow night. If for some reason we don't win, it'll be a 5:30 game. I'll have to confirm. The JV got a big win tonight over Forsyth. JV was they were big and they were physical, but JV took care of business. I don't know how many stats for it, but Daytrail McDonald had at least 4 3-point shots. Couldn't miss. Hopefully the Bulldogs come out on fire tonight. Got the first game win against the Missouri Warriors on Tuesday, make up from the weather on Monday, and kind of a big win there. So hopefully they get out here and get after it early. So we're down to 2:42 before tip-off. We'll be right back. All right, here we go. Just under a minute. Starting to line up for the national anthem. Forsyth cheerleaders at the half court. Bulldogs getting ready for the announcement, and Forsyth Panthers, game 2 of the Forsyth tournament. Your Carl Junction Bulldogs came in and won the whole thing last year, looking to repeat the championship this year. Forsyth and Bulldogs both 1-0 coming into this game. The winner moves on to the championship to play Branson, who just knocked off Lebanon. All right, here we go. I'm a little bit of a hold up at the score table right now. Head coach Cord Hardy, second year. Came in, had a good first year with the Bulldogs. Head coach for Kevin is Kevin Smith for Forsyth. The Carl Junction Bulldogs and your Forsyth Panthers. Forsyth will start for Carl Junction. So here we go, start for Carl Junction. Number 2, Maddox Shorter. Maddox Shorter, number 2. Brody Pant, number 22. Now let's hear your starters for Forsyth. Let's see if I guessed them right. And now, everybody in Forsyth. Griffin Cohen, number 3, senior. Number 10, Ben Boyer. Number 10, Ben Boyer.
Number 23, Brendan Littlebrook.
23, Brendan Howbrook. Two of them on this team.
Number 25, Cooper Lace.
Cooper Lace. Number 25.
And number 32, Thomas.
And 32, Thomas Strahan. And that's your starting lineup for the Forsyth Panthers. Give me a little bit of time here. So bear with me to learn some names. I know ours. Endicott to take the tip against Cohen. Cohen, both seniors. Cohen clocked in at 6'4", Endicott at 6'2", I believe. Looks like a pretty good matchup. Let's see who brought the hops. 8 minutes on the clock, we're ready to go. There we go, we're off to the races. Endicott gets it to Shorter. So Shorter controls the Bulldogs, take the tip. Far side to McDonald, does a rainbow back to Shorter. Shorter looking. Feels Pant in the corner right in front of the student section. Back to McDonald. Pant for three, it's in the air. In for three. Brody Pant picks up where he left off last week. Or last game, I should say. Brody Pant had the hot hand. Vedix picks up 32, which is Strahan. Goes to Boyer. Cohen comes out top. There's Howbrook. Life. The Boyer, the far side, picked up by Shorter. Strahan, 32. Learning the names here. Vedix got some good defense on him out there, way out there. Closing that door. Tim's looking for an opening. The Boyer goes underneath. It's deflected by McDonald. Endicott comes up with it. Strolls across the half court. McDonald looks, comes up in the air. He's going to hit Shorter in the air for three. It's going to be short. Rebound by Boyer. Fans let him know. Bounce pass. Easy layup for Lice. So Bulldogs right now with a 1-point lead, bringing in Martin. Kobe Martin, who looks like Vedix went out. He must have rolled an ankle. So Martin comes in. Here comes Shorter, gets across the half to Martin. Martin has a hot hand himself last game. Shorter on the far side, looks to the corner, comes back, swings at the Pant. Pant near side, right in front of the section of the students. Brings it back to the top to Shorter, far side, reverse. 6:18 in the first period. To the corner, Martin looks. He's got the height advantage. Bounce pass, turnover. And it's going to be Martin gets it back. So no harm done there. We're just going to reset. Here comes Shorter. Quick pass to Pant. Pant's going to drive baseline. Spin. Underneath to McDonald. Tips away. McDonald gets it back. Bounce pass to Endicott. Loses it. Gets it back. He's going to go up strong. Kicks it to Shorter. Shorter for three. In the air. Three. Not Shorter. So a lot of ball movement by both teams. Unfortunately, we didn't want the other team's hands on the ball, but that's okay. 5:38 first period. McDonald comes out to pick him up. Strahan, it's going to be a turnover. Here comes Pant. Alley-oop to McDonald. It's going to be a little bit too much. Turnover on the Bulldogs. We're going the other way. Here comes Cohen at the top. Kicks it to the corner. Let me see who that is. 33. Howbrook. Near side. Boyer. Underneath the big man. It's going to be a called reach on Martin. So Martin picks up his first. Kobe Martin.
13, Kobe Martin.
Panthers hit him down underneath their basket. Looks like Strahan to inbound. Gets it in. The three-point shots in the air. It's going to be no good. Endicott. Called for the push in the back. Over the back on Boyer. We're going to do it again. So 2 quick fouls on the Bulldogs. Endicott going up for it. Boyer's had position on him. Strahan's going to inbound again. Looks, get it in. Gets it into Howbrook. Goes underneath the big man. tries to go. He's trying to muscle up. Endicott. Oh, good block by Endicott. And it's out of bounds. We're going to inbound one more time as Endicott wants a reach. As, trying to think of who that was. I feel like that was 10. Was extending that arm underneath there. Gets it into 33, which is Halbrook. Martin picks him up. Here's Endicott near side. Goes to the top. He's going to drive in. Alley-oop, no good. Or layup, I'm sorry. Pant with the rebound. Pant's looking at an open lane. He's going to dish it to Endicott for the corner for 3. It's in the air, and it's good. Deacon Endicott. Bulldogs right now, 3 shots and 3 threes. Boyer hand, let's see, 25 for the wide open layup. 4:21, first period. Bulldogs lead by 5. McDonald walks it across. Shot made by Elias. Here's Shorter. Baseline goes back to Pant. Pant looks at the 3. He's in the air. In for 3. Brody Pant, 2 on the night. He's not looking back. He's just going after it. Panthers get the ball down the court pretty quick. Got Halbrook at the top. Picked up by Endicott. He's going to drive in. He's going to try to keep it, and it's going to go foul on Martin on the shot. So shot's no good, but Martin going to the line. 3:52. First period, Bulldogs 12, Forsyth 4. That's 2 on Martin and 1 on Endicott. Looks like Martin's going to the bench. Endicott goes to the bench. Here comes Vedix, and here comes JoJo Ballard. I'm trying to think. I lost another guy here. Looks like Strahan to inbound. Strahan gets it in to Halbrook, swings it to the top. 3-point shot by Cohen's up. It's no good. Rebound by 23. Halbrook. 3-point shots in the air. Caught over the back. Let's go. Endicott got called for that pushing the back, and they just did it to him 3 times with a no call. Out of bounds on the Bulldogs. The Panthers get inbound. Got a little bit of water or something on the floor. Looks like Halbrook to inbound for the Panthers. So 2 Halbrooks out there. We got a senior and we got a sophomore. 1'6'4", the senior. Actually, it says they're both 6'4", which must be looking at the wrong. Definitely looking at the wrong. Something's wrong. Oh, okay. There. Okay. Never mind. I'm sorry. 32. Strahan. That's what I was looking at. I was like, I did backwards. Inbound tip. It looks like Ballard's going to come down with it. Quick pass to Shorter. Shorter back to McDonald. The Shorter in the corner. Shorter looks. He sees Pant. Pant looks at the 3. Pulls it back down. Goes to Shorter near side. He sees McDonald. McDonald steps. Changes his mind as Shorter brings it out with 3:22 in the first period. McDonald brings around. Pant slides out. Vedix in the corner. McDonald swings it back to Shorter. McDonald on baseline looking. Good defense right now by turnover on McDonald, and it's going to be Panther ball. Here's Vedix with some defense on Strahan. Gets the call for the body and says he kind of used his leg in there, so Vedix picks up his first foul. Panthers inbound, get it into Strahan. Strahan gets across the stripe. Here comes Vedix. Going to bounce past baseline, almost gets it. McDonald. Russell, the big man, goes to Strahan. Swings it to the far side for Halbrook. To the other Halbrook, and out of bounds. So good defense by JoJo Ballard. Gets Halbrook on his heels. He gets called for it. Thought they were going to call a foul on that. Vedix inbound for the Bulldogs. Here comes Pant with 2:33 First period, that's 2:33. First period, 4-12. Forsyth came out ready to play. Everybody in Forsyth's here tonight. I think the business is closed to watch this game. Here's Payne. Gets across the half. 2:28. Clock's running. Payne looking to set it up. Gets it shorter near side. Goes back to the top. Sees Payne. Payne with an open look again. Up and over the backboard. It's going to be out of bounds. So Forsyth to take over on that one. On the opposite end. Cone gets it in. To Halbrook. Big man brings it down. He's kind of looking for his yard as Ballard picks him up. Brian Hanks checking in at the table. Boyer at the top by Maddox. Shorter. Boyer looking. Shorter with some good defense right now, locking him down. Here comes, who's that? That's Russell. He's new. I didn't see him slide in there. So Halbrook picked up by Pant. Pant moving and grooving right here. Oh, walk. Ballard gets called for the reach. So that's 4 fouls on the Bulldogs, 0 on Forsyth. That make it 5. So they're in bonus already. So they'll be shooting from here on out. So Cohen goes to the line. Shot's good. .145 left in the first. First shot's good for Cohen. Second shot's in the air. It's going to be off the back of the rim. Hey, finally got a foul on him. There you go. Pushing the back by 23. That'd be Brendan Halbrook. Sophomore, big sophomore. He goes to the bench. Sub comes in. Let's see, 25 checks in. He's 6'5". They got some big kids. They're running the big lineup right now as Brian Hanks checks in. He went in for Shorter. Hanks gets it across. He's going to be picked up by Russell. There's Phoenix in the corner for 3. Pulls the trigger, no good. Rebound by Strahan. Gets it down, looks to the corner. He's going to drive baseline, and Ballard gets the body call on him, so going to the line. So Chris Halbert drives baseline. JoJo Ballard gets him with the body. Phoenix probably should have had one before he got to Ballard. He got Endicott checking in at the table. Shot is good. Endicott checks in for Ballard. 1:26, first period. Fouls are going to be trouble here from here on out. First shot's good. No shot on the second one. And Pant gets it down quickly to the far corner. Kicks it back out to Hanks. Hanks for 3. It's in the air. In for 3. Brian Hanks. Gets the ball down to the big man. Kicks it back out to Boyer. Takes it back. He elevates and it goes in for 2. Elias. Leads at the top. Gets it off, ends it off to McDonald with 56 seconds left in the first period. Here's Hanks looking for that last shot with 51. Bulldogs up 15-8. He goes to Hanks. Hanks for 3. And for 3. Back-to-back 3s by Brian Hanks. And that's a timeout for the Panthers. Stands the lead by 10, 18-8, with 42.6 seconds left in the first period. The fans and the... We'll just leave it there. Trying to be a professional announcer. All right, here come the Bulldogs. It looks like McDonald, Videx, Endicott, Hanks, and Pant stay on the court. Looks like Cohen to inbound for the Panthers, far in. Full press, it looks like. Get it into Boyer. Quick pass back to Strahan. Strahan gets it across. Layups Up and no good. Endicott just rips it from him. As Halbrecht goes up for the shots, no good. Tries to get it, and Endicott just takes it. It's a good thing because Halbrecht was going after it. 22 seconds. Far corner, we got McDonald holding it. Going back to Hanks, which the hot hand right now, I'd go one or two more passes right here, and this might be it right here. Swing it to Pant. Pant looks, he's got a hot hand, he's going to dish it. Nope, he's going to go for the short float. High on the backboard, put back by Endicott, no good. Rebound by Cohen, and that's going to end the first. Your Bulldogs, 17. Forsyth Panthers, 8. Little Pant with 6 points. Let's see what we got here. Trying to see my numbers. All right, so that brings the end of the first period. Clock resets with 8. It'll take a few seconds time out as your Bulldogs lead 17-8. And a must-win game to move on to the championship. So we'll take a few seconds time out. We'll be right back. College Junction Boys Streaming Network here in Forsyth, Missouri. Home of the Windy Roads. All right, welcome back, Bulldogs. Endicott, Phoenix, Pant, McDonald, and Hanks come back onto the court for the second period. Clock resets with 8 minutes. Looks like it's going to be Bulldog ball to start it. They're going to get it at the half. Pant inbound. Goes backcourt to McDonald. McDonald looks, sees Hanks. Hanks looks at it. Thinks about it. He's got a hot hand. Vidic near side. Swings it back to the top. Here's Vidic for 3. It's in the air. Looks good. No good. Rebound by Strahan. Strahan hooks the hammer down. Gets across. Picked up by Vidic. This is for the 3-point shot. It's going to be off the front of the rim by Cohen. Rebound by the Panthers. 3-point shot for Strahan. Short. Hits Pan. He wasn't quite ready for that one. It came down kind of hard on him, or straight down on him. Boyer swings it to the far side. Strahan far side, picked up by McDonald. Here comes Strahan, and Endicott says, "Get out of here." So he sends it for a ride. Late call. Come on. Not here. Holy moly. Uphill batter for the Bulldogs. Clean block by Endicott. Gets called for it with 7-11 in the second period. 17-8. And unfortunately, fortunately, the foul's reset. Shot's good. Cohen with the second shot. It's good. Vidic goes to the bench. Shorter checks in. Hydration station. Oh, he must have got a technical on that, I guess. I'm not sure what happened there. Strahan inbound. Hanks to block. Or not block, guard. Albrook at the top, picked up by Pant. There's Strahan. Bounce pass. Saleas. Back to Halbrook and out of bounds. So finally, get something. So out of bounds. Bulldog ball. 7-1. Second period. 17-7. McDonald gets it into Shorter. Shorter brings it across just under 7 minutes. Second period. Looks like Miss Zay McDonald checks in. Rashad McDonald far side goes to Shorter. Shorter back to Hanks. Hanks in the corner. Looks. He's got some range. Here's McDonald. McDonald goes back to Hanks. Hanks. He's going to pull it. Nope. Bounce past McDonald. They're going to see Shorter sling it to the wide open pant for three. Oh. And a push. Yeah, man. And so a foul on Zay McDonald pushing the back. McDonald, Panther ball. 6:31, 17-10. Again, 3 fouls to 0. It was 6-0 in the first period. Not saying anything. You be the judge. Straight hand at the top, picked up by Hanks. Bounces off of so he calls a jump ball as a good defense by Hanks. Hanks gets down and gets dirty, ties him up. So the Panthers get it this time. Inbound by the big man, Halbrook. Chris Halbrook gets it into Strahan. Strahan goes back court. Strahan. Strahan at the top, picked up by Hanks. Cohen hands it off. I hope he's going to drive it in, and Shorter gets called for the foul on the shot. Shot's no good, but the big man, number 3, Griffin Cohen, the senior, 6'4", goes to the line. Shot is good. They give it to the Panthers. They can make some free throws. McDonald's checks out. Vedix checks in. Got Pant, Zay McDonald, Shorter, and Vedix to rebound. We got Hanks back with 6:01 second period. As the Panthers chip away that lead at free throw line. It's going to be Shorter. Pulls down the board. Gets it to Vedix. Vedix quickly. He's going to take it in. He's going to drive in. No call. Shocking. No contact. Jiminy. 33 drives in, and he'll get called, and he does. On ball. Holy moly. Getting bad, folks. Getting bad. 5 fouls with the Bulldogs, so they're shooting again. 0 on the Panthers for the second period. Shots in the air, no good. Ball don't lie. So Halbrook, Chris Halbrook, senior, at the line. Second shot, good. Bring it within 5 with free throws. Pant inbounds to Shorter. Shorter on the far side. Gets it to Pant near wing. 5:37 second period. Far side, Beeks in the corner. He looks at the wide open Shorter. Shorter goes to Zay. Zay goes up. No contact there. There comes 33. Charge! Finally, golly. Good job by Brody Pant. Gets on the tracks and takes it like a man to get the charge on 33. There's no way around not calling that one. So the Panthers get on the board with their first foul of the game. Here comes Hanks. Gets it to Shorter, far side. Shorter drives in. Goes to Beeks on the far side. Almost throws it away. He sees Zay underneath. It's going to be tipped. Panthers come down with it. Hanks is back. 33 for the easy layup. So 17-14. 5 minutes left in the second half here, or second period. We'll take your second timeout. Your Bulldogs lead by 3 in a questionable game. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back here. We got Hanks, Pant, Phoenix, Shorter, and McDonald. Looks like Bulldog ball. Looks like Hanks inbound to Shorter. 5 minutes flat on the second period. 17-14. Bulldogs clinging to a lead as the Panthers scoring a lot of free throws right now. Here's Shorter to Hanks. Hanks for three. It's in the air. In for three. As Hanks not phased. Brian Hanks just comes out. Get it in. Alley up to the big man. Oh. Gets himself a layup. That was, who was that? 25, Elias. Pant to Hanks. 4:30 in the second period. Hanks bounced past the Pant to Phoenix in the corner for three. Phoenix in the air, no good. Pushed in the back by 23. Albrecht on McDonald. So McDonald goes up. Gets a call. Bulldogs right now got 5, so they're in. Unfortunately, every foul from here on out's shooting. Panthers with 2 team fouls. Pant inbound, looks at Hanks. Hanks for three. Misses. This time Pant pulls it down. His arms got longer than I remember. Fade away three by Maddox Shorter. Maddox Shorter was on his way to get some popcorn. Thought he would fire a three on the way, and it goes in. 4:05, 23-16 as the Bulldogs start to pull away a little bit. 5 seconds to call on Forsyth. They didn't know what to do. I'll quit. So Strahan gets caught with the 5-second call. So it's turnover. Here comes Shorter, gets it into Hanks. Shorter gets across, picked up by Halbrook. Pant in the corner. Picked up by Strahan. Here comes Pant. Dribbles it around. He's going to go back to the wide open Maddox Shorter. Oh, rims in and out. Rebound by the big man, number 25, Elias. Boyer gets it across. 3-point shots in the air by Cohen. No good. Phoenix goes up. And that's going Bulldogs' favor on that one as it went off everybody. I think Phoenix got mugged in there. Got stuck in between 2 trees. Falling. Phoenix inbound Shorter. 3:27, second period, 23-16. Shorter they get it in. Shorter gets across. Here's Rashad McDonald on the near side. Looks. Goes to Phoenix. Phoenix back to McDonald. McDonald sees a three. He shoots. No good. It should be over the back. There's Hanks for a floater. No good. Tip it back out to Maddox Shorter. Phoenix. He's got the long range. It's in the air. No good. Rebound by Elias. They get it down to the corner. Almost throw it away. Halbrook for three. Fade away. No good. And it's a great save by Shorter. Oh, sorry. Shorter goes up, catches in the air, fires it off the Panthers' leg, out of bounds. So the Bulldogs are going to keep it. Here's Hanks, gets it into Shorter. 2:54, second period, 23-16. Shorter gets across the stripe. Bounce pass, far side to Phoenix. Phoenix looking. Here comes McDonald. McDonald swings it quickly. Hanks in the middle, nowhere to go. He's going to go to Rashad McDonald. He goes up. No call as McDonald gets fouled twice. Golly. At the top, we got Boyer. Pass it to Strahan. Strahan out the top. Here comes Pant with 2:24, second period. Drives in, dishes it to Boyer underneath. Here comes the big man. He's got Elias. Passes it up for two. 23-18. 2:06. McDonald gets a rainbow. Phoenix Pant in the corner. Pant's got a three. He's looking at it. No good. Hanks gets it, tips it. Unfortunately, it goes to Strahan. Strahan puts the hammer down. Gets across. He's going to bounce pass to the corner. Boyer for three. In the air. No good. Only one rebound in there was the Panthers. Travel. Called on Halbrook. Tides have changed. I'm not sure what's going on, but the whistle's starting to work on both ends now. Turnover. Phoenix inbound with 1:41, second period. Albrecht goes out, and Boyer go out. And the other Albrecht comes in. I missed who else came in. Phoenix gets it in the shorter. 1:38, second period. Far wing looking. Decides to bring it back out. He runs into some Twin Towers. Bounce past the Pant. Pant looks. Bulldogs not getting a lot of inside action right now. 3 points luckily are falling. Hanks tests the water. Goes back to Pant with a 116. There's Hanks. It's going to be deflected on 3. Gets his own board. Here's Pant. Pant's going to drive in. He's going to elevate. Going to short float. No good. Strahan with a rebound. And it's going to go out of bounds. Really? Not a good night for the Bulldogs to buy a lottery ticket. Let's just say that. 1:03. Second period, 23-18 as the Bulldogs hang on to a 5-point lead. Cohen gets it into Strahan. Strahan gets across the half. Picked up by Shorter. Far side. Cohen. Back to Strahan. Cohen far side. He's going to drive in. He's looking for the big man. He's got Boyer open here on the near side. Picked up by Vedix. He's looking for the alley-oop, and not this time as Rashad McDonald just goes up and gets it. McDonald, Euro, and one. Rashad McDonald gets the call as he does the Euro. Kid slides over. He gets called for it. So Rashad McDonald, what a great move. As he gets the rebound on the oop, that was going to Elias, and he just went up and stole it out of the air. 35.9 seconds left in the second period. Looking for that three-point play, and it's good. Good job, Rashad McDonald. Far side to Boyer. Boyer looks, comes back to Strahan at the top. Back to Boyer, the far wing. Here comes Maddox Shorter. 20 seconds left, looking for that last shot. Albrecht near side, underneath to Cohen. Gonna throw it away. Vedix comes out to help Boyer. That is not the big man's shot. Elias takes a kind of a long jump. Here's Vedix on the layup. Vedix for 2 on the layup with 2 seconds left. That should be it on the half. We're going to halftime, folks, with 28-18, up by 10. Your Bulldogs up by 10. So hard-fought battle, both teams there. So we'll take a few second time, or we'll take a few minute time now. We got a 10-minute halftime, so get yourself a drink, some popcorn, and check back in here in a little bit. It's a pretty exciting game, so we'll take a few, and we'll be right back. Ryan Vedix, see you at the second half. All right, here we go. Welcome back. We're just under a minute, getting ready to start the third period. Your Bulldogs 28, Forsyth Panthers 18. Sorry if I sound a little nasally. I got a bloody nose up here for some reason. So I got a big glob of toilet paper stuck in it. Not that you really want to hear that, but you know. All right, just under 37 seconds left. We'll get this party started. Fifteen seconds. 28-18. Looking to winner moves on to the championship tomorrow night, 7:30 against Branson. Branson took on Lebanon. Pretty good battle. Lebanon brought it within about 5 or 6 and just couldn't get over the hump as Branson took the W. All right, here we go. Looks like Shorter Vedix, Endicott, Pant, and Rashad McDonald. All right, let's see here. Boyer, Strahan, Halbrook, and Elias. I think I'm missing one. 34. Inbound, Vedix to McDonald, and the clock starts. Third period. Student section for the Panthers gets loud. Here's Pant, near side. Shoulder bounce past Endicott. Endicott to Vedix. Vedix for three. It's in the air. In for three. Cooper Vedix. So Bulldogs come out and strike fast and strike first. 31-18. Vedix picks up Strahan at the half. Goes far side to Boyer. To Halbrook. Back to Boyer. There's Strahan at the top. Picked up by Vedix again. He's going to drive in. He's looking. Nowhere to dish. He goes to the big man, Elias. No good. Put back by Chris Halbrook. Vedix on the near corner. Walks it to the wing. There's Pant. Slides in. Baseline to McDonald. McDonald sees Vedix. Vedix says, why not? Off the front of the rim. This time no good. It's going to be off the foot. Here's McDonald. Rashad McDonald shoots one. It goes kind of like I hit the edge of the backboard there. Panthers with the ball. Strahan near side. Pulls the trigger on the three. So Strahan gets himself a three-point shot. 6:30 in the third period. 31-23. Shorter drives in. Here comes McDonald. Throws it across to Pant. Tipped out of bounds by the Panthers. Looks like Cohen might have got a hand on that. Bulldogs are going to keep it underneath their basket. Pant gets it into Endicott. Endicott on the front of his bench. Corner's Shorter. Wide wing. Walks it around the top. Picked up by Halbrook. Here's Vedix. Vedix looks. Goes to Pant. Pant going to drive in. Vedix got the look. Here it is. It's in the air. No good. Endicott, good decision. Looks like he was going to go up. He's going to get that call, push in the back. Boyer near side. Tries to dish it to Elias. So Elias gets himself a layup. 2 points. 31-25. 6-point lead for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs, I guess them going here. Pant, forward. He's going to go all the way across to Shorter. Shorter goes up to get it. Comes back down to Pant. Pant elevates and celebrates. Brody Pant. Strahan gets across the stride. Picked up by Vedix. 5:26, third period. Boyer. There comes Strahan again. There comes Vedix. Strahan signals. Nobody moves. Nowhere to go. Here comes Boyer. Boyer's looking at a wide open lane. Should have been a travel. No call. As the shot's no good, McDonald pulls it down. He's going to go with the long ball. Tipped. And it stays on the Bulldogs side. So the Bulldogs got some real estate down here, and they get to keep it. as the long ball was tipped through two Panthers. I should say a Panther, a Bulldog, and a Panther. Alley-oop to Rashad McDonald. Goes up, no good. Endicott pulls down the board, puts it back in for two. Deacon Endicott. There comes Strahan. He's going to go to the corner to Boyer. Elias picked up by Endicott. Endicott does a good job on shutting that door. Boyer with another walk. No call. Strahan underneath Elias. Going to be on Pant, I believe. Yep, Brody Pant. So Pant picks up his first. Pant with 8 points on the day. 4:37 left in the third period. Strahan to throw it in. Goes deep to Halbrook. Halbrook shoots, no good. Oh my God. McDonald called for the foul on the 3-point miss, so Halbrook's shooting three. Here we go. Holy moly. Brutal. First shot. Good. It's two more. 4:34, third period. Misses the second one. Gets one more. Third shot's in the air and he makes it. Man, gets it into McDonald. 4:34 left in the third period. Pant, far wing. Comes across to Shorter. Shorter looks. Drives in, goes back to Pant. Pant for three. It's in the air. Just a little bit short. Tipped by Endicott. Going to be out of bounds on McDonald. Rashad McDonald. So the Panthers are going to take over. McDonald, let's see who's coming out. Vedix comes out. JoJo Ballard's coming in. And Martin. Colby Martin comes in. Oh, for Endicott. I'm like, who? Okay. So Deacon Endicott checks out. Colby Martin checks in. 4:15, third period. 35-27, Bulldogs lead with an 8-point lead. Swing to the corner. Halbrook drives in. And it's good. Here comes McDonald. McDonald gets down the near side quickly. Martin on the wing, bounce pass to McDonald. McDonald back to Martin. Martin sees a three in his future. No good. Strahan rebounds. Almost throws it away, gets it down. Here comes Halbrook. He's going to drive in. Walk. Drives in. It's a called foul on Ballard. Okay, so 3:39, third period. Halbrook goes back to the line. Makes it. Endicott checks back in for McDonald. Second shot is good. I'd say about 75% of their shots are free throws today. They're short at the top. Almost throws it away. Gets it back. And at the top. He's trying to alley-oop Endicott. Endicott catches it in for two. Deacon Endicott. Bulldogs have to earn it the old-fashioned way by hard play. Boyer at the top of 3:09 in the third period. We got Martin and Ballard to defend. 2:34. Russell, it's going to be a turnover. Here comes Pant. Pants is going to do a short jumper. It's going to be no good. Rebound by the Panthers. Halbrick for two. Quick pass to Pants. Here's Maddox Shorter. Shot's no good. Rebound by Endicott. Pant near side, or far side. Throws it. It's going to be a turnover on the Bulldogs. Shorter gets his hand on it. Oh my gosh. Give him a timeout on the travel. Holy moly. This is painful. 2:29 third period, 37-33. Hanging on to a 4-point lead. We'll take your second timeout. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Here we go. Shorter, Martin, Ballard, Endicott, and Brian Hanks checks in. 2:29, third period. The big man, 33, Chris Halbrick, is kind of just taking over for the Panthers. Elias had a first good half. Halbrick show this half. Strahan goes to Boyer on the near side. Back to Strahan. You're right. Getting everything. Strahan, Boyer looks. He's back Strahan. Strahan's got a shot if he wants to use it. Almost goes away. Luckily, his kid's 6'5". Martin defender over on the far side. Here comes Boyer to take it back. They got a tall lineup in right now. Underneath, bad throw, and here's Endicott, comes down with it. Bulldogs take it over. Gets across the half. Bounce pass to Hanks. Hanks to Endicott. Endicott's going to drive in. Got an open lane. And fouled. Shot's no good, but it finally gets called for one. So Cooper Lace picks up his first. Shocking. Endicott, shots in the air off the front of the rim, no good. Got Ballard and Martin to rebound. We got Endicott to stripe, and we got Shorter and Hanks back with 1:40 left in the third period. No good. Rebound by Lice. Shot's good. So called on Cohen. Gets tied up with Ballard, so the shot's good. Let's see. All right. Inbound to Endicott. Endicott, shot's no good. Rims out. Good play. Just didn't get it to fall. Here's Cohen, drives in. Yes, finally. Gets called for the travel. I know, both teams won all the calls. 1:26, third period, left in the third period. 4-point lead for the Bulldogs. Hanks, far wing. Here's Martin, wide open three, in for three. Kobe Martin. Lethal if you leave him unattended. 3-point shot by Strahan off the front. Endicott gets a hand on it. Gets into Elias this time. Martin gets him in the back. Good call. Cooper Elias goes to the line, shooting two as Martin flies into him. I'll give him that one. That was a good call. 40-33 with 1:02 in the third period. Action-packed game here. It's loud. Friday night at Forsyth. That's good for the big man. Let's see. Cooper Elias is a junior, standing at 6'5". Big kiddo. They got. Second shot's good. Well, you can't say free throws don't matter because they are living on these things. 40-35. Bulldogs 5-point lead with 1:01 in the third. Here's Shorter. Drives in, goes to the far side. There's Martin. Martin's got to bounce past Endicott. Nowhere to go. He's just going to man up. Nope, he's going to hit Shorter. Shorter's got to look. Fade away, no good. There's a wide open Halbrook. .30 left. Here's Shorter. Strahan bumps into, runs into Martin, so that's a foul. The Bulldogs are going to inbound it here on their end. Hanks inbound. Gets it in backcourt. Clock starts with 28 seconds left in the third period. A lot of emotions running high right now in Forsyth, Missouri, folks. Going to be an alley-oop to the big flop and the no call. Good. So Halbrook tries to flop and doesn't get it. Out of bounds on, looks like, I don't know who that was. So looks like they're going to inbound it with 16.9 under the third basket. Halbrook loses it. Rebound by the Panthers. Here comes Halbrook. Picked up by Endicott. Halbrook's brother, I couldn't say his name, and they're going to throw it away. Or is it tipped out? Looks like it was tipped out by the Bulldogs. Thought we might have a chance here with 5.6 seconds. Probably looking for that easy alley-oop or quick three. Pick him up. He's a three-point shooter here. 4 seconds of counting. There's Lies. Halbrook for three. Trying to get the three. No good. So that brings it into the third period with a 40-37 3-point lead for the Bulldogs. Having to fight for everything tonight, so we'll take a few second timeout ourselves. As the Bulldogs got to come out a little bit stronger on this one and just put the hammer down. We'll be right back. All right, here we go. Welcome back. 8 minutes left for all the marbles. Your Bulldogs 40. Forsyth Panthers 37. We've got Hanks, Endicott, Martin, Ballard, and Brody Pant. Looks like it's going to be Panther ball, so the Panthers got a chance here to tie it. Looks like Cohen's going to inbound, gets it into Strahan. And here comes Ballard. Far side to Halbrook, back to Strahan. Into the corner to Boyer. Boyer looks, picked up by Endicott. Back to Strahan, top. He's going to go to the corner. Halbrook. Oh, my God. So foul on the ground by Ballard. So a quick foul. 7:43 left in the game. Ballard picks up a quick one. They're going to inbound underneath their basket. Gets it into Halbrook. Halbrook looks. 3-point shots in the air. It's no good. Rebound by Hanks had it. Here comes Hanks. It's a 1-point game. Far side Pant, back to Martin. Martin for three. It's in the air. It's going to be off. Endicott's going to get the rebound. Oh, he's going to drive back lane. In for two. And one. Deacon Endicott drives in strong. And adds two to the bucket with a chance to make it 3-point play. Bulldogs go back up, 42-39, 7:12 left in the game. We got Ballard and Martin to rebound. We got Endicott on the stripe and Hanks and Pant back. Shot is no good, but Ballard goes up and gets fouled by Cohen. So good board by Ballard. I thought he was going to go right back up. Here comes Rashad McDonald in for Hanks. Pant inbound underneath the basket. Somebody needs to get open. There goes Ballard out wide receiver. We've seen him get mossed a few times or give it up. Floater to Endicott, near wing. He's going to do the short jump. Two, no good. Put back by Pant, Birdie Pant. And that's how it's done, folks. Bulldogs got a little bit of fire underneath them with just under 7 minutes, 44-39. Timeout, Panthers. Coach didn't like what he saw there as the Bulldogs started getting a little bit of a momentum. We'll take a few second timeout ourselves here. Pant with 10 on the day. We'll be right back. All right, here we go. Pant, Ballard, Endicott, McDonald, and Martin. With 6:49 left in the game. And here come the Panthers. Head coach Kevin Smith for the Forsyth Panthers. Head coach Fort Hardy for your Bulldogs. Second year for Hardy. There's Cohen, gets it into Boyer. He just about. Oh! There's McDonald. So McDonald gets after it. Causes the out of bounds. He had a heel out of bounds. Here's Halbrook to inbound. He's looking for that easy layup. Gets it into Boyer. Boyer. Quick switch. Bounce past Elias. It's going to be a turnover. Pant comes down with it. That should be a foul on Elias, but no call. Here's Pant. Drives in. No good. Follow up. Pant gets his own rebound. Pant bounce passes. Endicott. Here's the far side to Martin. It's just a little too high by Endicott. Just sells on him. Turnover on the Bulldogs with 6:26 left in the game. 44-39. 5-point lead. Bulldogs trying to claw their way, fight their way to the championship tomorrow night at 7:30 against Branson. Halbrook gets at the top. Goes to, I think that's the other Halbrook. Yep, Halbrook. Back to Halbrook. He drives in. He's going to lose it. Nope. They're calling him in the air. Shocking. 6:03 left in the game. 44-39. Bulldogs swimming upstream today. Better swim a little harder. Here we go. Shots in the air, and that's good. Albrecht been at the line all night. He's got 17 of the 40. Martin checks out. Beatix checks in. Second shot is good. 3-point game. Here comes McDonald. Just under 6 minutes left. Almost a throwaway. Beatix gets it. All the way across to Endicott. Endicott looks. Drives baseline. Spin move. And foul on this. Who did he call foul on? Oh, okay. I was like, who did I called on Endicott for a second? I'm like, he was dribbling. They ended up calling that on Cohen. Cohen has 3 fouls, so he's going to go to the bench, and it looks like let's see who come in. Ballard gets called. Away from the ball foul at the top. Albrecht inbound to Strahan. 44-41 right now. Strahan picked up by Vitas at the top. Albrecht and Ballard. Keep your hands closed. So a timeout. Panthers. 5:34, 3-point game. Bulldogs lead 44-41. Larry, this has been a good game for you guys to travel the windy, dark roads. Larry Calgary and the A-team. They'll be there, the voice of the home games. I get the honors of traveling. And Forsyth is a travel. We'll take your second time out. We'll be right back to the Carl Dixon Boys Streaming Network here in Forsyth, Missouri. All right, here we go. Timeout's over. Hollister inbound at the score table. Got Halbrook in throw it in. Let's see who's going to be guarding Halbrook. Here comes Endicott Vedek's Pant, Ballard, and Rashad McDonald. Looks like Ballard goes on Halbrook. Gets away back court to Strahan. Probably setting up that 3-point play, trying to tie it up. There's Vedek's, comes out to meet him. See if he can't get a quick hand here. Here comes Boyer, takes it over. Halbrook. Picked up by Ballard. Ballard. Shot. Oh, my gosh. Woo, so Ballard goes to the bench with 5 fouls. Maddox Shorter checks in as, you guessed it, Halbert goes back to the line. Holy moly. Free throw's good. Makes it a 2-point game. All right, 1-point game, 41-43. 40 of them are free throws. Golly. Endicott the inbound, gets it into Pant. 5:16 left in the game. Bulldogs has got to be smart here. Just play some ball, do what they do. Pant drives in, brings it back out. Here comes Vedek on the far side. Far wing, he looks. Back to Pant. He's going to drive in. He goes to Vedek. Vedek drives in. Nope, changes his mind. Pulls it back out. Here's back to Pant. Pant's going to drive in, and he's going to run into a short floater. No good. McDonald. Put back. No good. Elias comes down with it. It's going to be a throwaway as Endicott gets the steal. Everybody going crazy here. Quick pass to Vedek from Pant for 2. Holy moly. Going to Strahan. Bulldogs go back up by 3 with 4:21. Let's see if we can't get another stop here. To keep the fouls out of it. Bulldogs will take the lead here. Boyer the Halbrook at the top. Looks like Pant's going to take his turn gardening. Screen set up by Elias as Halbrook drives in, kicks it to the corner. Cohen picked up by Shorter. Back to Halbrook. Halbrook looks. Underneath Elias. Vedix guarded by Vedix. Oh my gosh. Vedix gets called for the foul on Elias. So you guessed it, they get to shoot every time again this period. 5 fouls again. Golly. So Elias, Cooper Elias goes to the line. They should make him. They get a lot of practice. Holy moly. Sorry, I gotta quit. Okay. Sorry, Larry. Getting caught up in the moment. Cooper Elias. Thank God. At least the ball's not lying. Shot's no good. Here's McDonald. Let's see. So 46-42, 2-point lead for the Bulldogs with 3:38. Pant brings it to the top. Endicott. Here's Phoenix in the corner for 3. No good. Pant pushing the back. It was pushing the back. Let's go. I got one pushing the back. Sorry, getting caught up here. So out of bounds on Panthers. Pant gets the ball. Here's Phoenix. Phoenix got a wide open look. No good. Here comes Halbrook for the rebound. He's going to do a long ball. Throws it away to Endicott. Endicott looks. Going to spin move. He's going to short float. And gets the foul on Halbrook finally. So Halbrook takes one. 33. That's his second. Endicott goes to the line. Shot doesn't go in, but he goes to the line shooting 2. With 3:20 left in the game, 46-44. We can use a few of these, Deacon Endicott. Let's go, baby. Off the front of the rim, no good. Crowd's loud here. They're all over the place. That's a full house for Forsyth. Standing room, up on the fence. Student section's loud. Endicott's second shot, good. They'll take that, makes it a 3-point. Vedix comes out. It looks like Martin comes in. Timeout Bulldogs. So head coach Ford Hardy takes him one. 3:20 left in the game, 47-44. Bulldogs clinging to a 3-point lead. We'll take the same timeout. You're listening to the Carl Dixon Boys Streaming Network here in Forsyth, Missouri. We'll be right back. All right, here we go. That's timeout is over. Shorter, Pant, Martin, Endicott, and Rashawn McDonald. Back on the court. Looks like it's going to be Panther ball on the far side. Got a chance to tie it up. The Panthers have not led this whole game. Got a chance to tie it. Not sure what's going on over there. McDonald and Halbrook are kind of getting a little tangled. All right, inbound to Strahan, picked up by Pant. Bounce pass to Elias. Walk! Shocking. Panthers going to the line. Cohen at the line. 47-44. Shot good. Uh, 3:07 left in the game. 47-45. Cohen's second shot. Good. 1-point game again. 3:05. Here comes McDonald. To Martin. Bulldogs just take care of the ball here. Burn a little bit of time. There's Martin. Far wing to Pant. Almost loses it. Gets it back. Pant for three. No good. And Shorter. Foul. Oh my gosh. Albrecht to Elias. Elias for the shot. First play of the game for the Panthers. Martin. .2:17, fourth period. The Bulldogs 47 trail by 1. 48-47. Panthers took their first lead of the game. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Here comes Shorter, Vedix, Pan, Endicott, and Martin. Looks like it's going to be Bulldog ball after Panthers took the lead on that one. 2:17 left in the game. Vedix inbounds to Shorter. Gets it across with 2:14. Goes to Vedix. Far wing. Albrook. Vedix with a kick. Good. Good kick by Vedix. Saves the easy layup. Panthers the inbound underneath their basket. Strahan to inbound with 2:04 left in the game. Gets it in the line. Swings it to Cohen. Boyer. It's going to be a throwaway. Right. Strahan, a turnover on the Bulldogs. Strahan picked up by Shorter to Boyer in the corner. It's going to be a throwaway. Phoenix, nope. Strahan gets it back to Elias. Spin move. There's Shorter. That's loud, folks. It's loud. Shorter drives in. Gets fouled. Shot was close, but no good. So Shorter goes to the line with 1:34. Endicott Martin to rebound. We got Shorter at the line. We got Pant. Vedix back. 1:34 left in the game with a 47-50 lead by the Panthers. Unfazed. Ice in the veins. Shorter. First one's good. Brings it to 2. Shorter's second shot. As the crowd's getting loud, you can probably hear it. And good. So here we go. Inbound to Strahan. 1:30 left in the game. Timeout. Panthers, it looks like. So 1:29, down by 1. The Bulldogs trail 49-50. We'll take 2 second timeout. We'll be right back when action starts up. You're listening to the Carl Fisher Boys streaming network here in Forsyth, Missouri. right, timeout's over with 1:29 left in the game for the winner. Trying to move on to the championship. Hanks, Shorter, Endicott, Pant, and Martin come out. Looks like Cohen to inbound to Strahan. Get in the backcourt, 128. Cohen. Tipped out of bounds by Endicott, so they're going to try it again. Another inbound, a little bit closer to the basket. Near side is Halbrook to inbound. Gets it into Boyer. Back to Halbrook. Halbrook drives. Shot's no good. It's going to be rebounded by Martin. Ball don't lie, so it's correcting. Here's Shorter with 107. Hanks got a hot hand today. Be nice to get him open. Here's Pant near side. Pant to Hanks at the top. I wouldn't wait. 50 seconds. Hanks. Oh, alley. Oh, push in the back. Come on. Oh my God. Oh, so Endicott goes down hard into the side of the bleachers on a no call on a double foul. Gets pushed on the back, no call. Frustrating. 39.9 seconds left as Endicott's up. Looks like he's okay. Trainer comes over. They call it Panther ball. Did he? Looks like he dislocated his pinky on his right hand. So Panther ball. Here comes Cohen. And to Strahan. Back to Cohen. Cohen gets it across. There's a walk, a no-call walk. Oh my gosh, you guys should be ashamed. Jump ball. It's going to be a Bulldog ball. Somehow they... I'll quit.
Don't rebound.
Here's Hanks, gets it in with 30 seconds. Down by one. Bounce pass to Rashawn McDonald. McDonald to Shorter to McDonald. Get the ball. There goes Shorter. So Shorter drives in. Gets fouled with 5 fouls. He's going to the line. Down by one, he's got a chance to tie it or take the lead here with 17 seconds as the Bulldogs huddle together. Holy moly, what a game, folks. It's like a roller coaster. I need blood pressure medicine. Whew. Oh, my goodness. McDonald, Pant to rebound. Got Hanks and we got Shorter back. And it's in. Ties it up, 50s. Come on, baby. One more. Big man. One of the biggest shots of Shorter's life right now. 17 seconds. We'll take a shot or a putback. And it's good. Bulldogs go up by one with 17. No fouls here. Gets it to Boyer for three. The Boyer hits a three. Bulldogs go down by two, 51-53 with 5.3 seconds left. 51-53, Bulldogs trail by 2 with 5.3 left in the game. Winner plays championship 7:30. Loser plays at 5:30. I think against Lebanon. Championship against Branson. That might be Boyer's first shot of the game. Let's see. Nope, he's got 5. Let's see what head coach Carty draws up for this one. Looks like he added a few seconds back to 6.5. Hanks, Martin, McDonald, and Pant. And Shorter, there it is. Everybody on their feet here, both sides. Timeout, Forsyth. But we're going to take another one here. We'll be right back with 6.5 seconds left in the game. 51-53, Bulldogs trail by 2. We'll be right back. All right, timeout's over. Got Hanks in the corner, Shorter in the corner. McDonald to inbound. We got Pant to get the inbound. There comes Pant. Clock starts. Pant's looking at the open lane. Drives in. Shot's no good. That's it. Bulldogs lose 51-53. I gotta say, that game was disgusting. I hope they complain. So I'm Brian Minnick signing off. We'll play again tomorrow at 5:30. Till then, don't forget to hug your Bulldog.